It's a beautiful Friday, a blessed Friday indeed. One of those great, great days that I just love and enjoy here on Africa USA Radio as I get to interview, best artists right here at Mzansi. And today I have one of my favorite artists that I'm interviewing today. I'm so excited to have her here on Africa USA Radio on my show Living Precepts. It's not the first time I chat with her. This will be my second interview, I believe, with her. When I started earlier this year on Africa USA Radio, she was one of my first artists that I got to interview and got to know. And the journey has been so interesting and exciting. She goes by the name of Helen Vokal. What a wonderful, wonderful, great, amazing artist indeed. And today we have exciting news for you. She will be doing her second live recording tomorrow at Limpopo. So we'll be chatting about that so that you can get to know what will be happening tomorrow. And I encourage you to support her, to get your tickets. If you haven't gotten your tickets, make sure you do. But let me bring her in as I introduce her so that you can get to chat more about this great upcoming event tomorrow. That's coming up tomorrow. Hey, 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 Helen.
Hi, it's Naomi Wesi. How are you?
I'm excited to be having you today live on my show.
Well, I'm
Uh,
like, I'm super, like, I'm carried away. Like, I'm super excited.
I think I'm more excited than you because remember the last time when we spoke, when I interviewed you, it was not live like this.
Yeah, it was just telephonical. Yeah.
Was telephonically. So today I get to see you, chat with you, looking at you,
Yeah.
and you look so beautiful, girl. You look so amazing. I can see that you are ready for tomorrow.
Thank you so
How is-
much. I'm like, I've been forever ready. Like the last time we raised with my band, they were like, "Can the fourth be tomorrow, guys?" Like, yeah, we are ready.
yeah, they are also excited, looking forward to tomorrow.
Most definitely.
Are you not nervous though?
Not really. Because it's not my first recording. With my first recording, I was shivering. I remember I even had I even had diarrhea the way I was so anxious. But but this time I'm a bit chilled. I'm a bit relaxed. Yeah, I just said, God, Jesus, come, let's do this.
Because at least it's not the first time; it's the second time.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about this event coming up tomorrow. Grace
Mm-hmm.
Kelly. Woo, I
Hey,
love the title, eh?
Grace,
Yeah. Tell
this
me how,
woman.
yeah. Tell us why the title Grace Kept Me. Why did you choose the title for the live recording Grace Kept Me? What motivated this?
Well, I'm very young by age, but the things
Mm,
that I went through in this smaller nyana years of life that God has blessed me with, they are just so painful. I've been through a very painful, horrible journey of my life.
mm,
And up to so far, looking myself in the mirror, I just went like, Lord, I thank you for your grace. You know, when people talk about the grace of God being sufficient, I don't get to hear it by people. I don't get to read on the Bible that God was with Moses, God was with who, but I have
mm.
seen that grace myself in my own life.
Sure. Sure.
So hence I just titled this album Grace Kept Me. It's testimony night with Helen Vokal. Grace
Mm,
Kept Me. When I was
mm,
writing other songs that will be recorded tomorrow, everything that was just coming into my mind was, Lord, your grace. There's a song that we are doing. It says, He runs akukhenza nsobo wawena. Sobo is grace.
okay.
So we just want to thank you for this grace that is so much that we are not deserving of it, but
Mm,
you
mm,
gave it to us anyhow. So
mm.
like I've seen God in my life in so many ways. If I can
Yeah.
just start to testify right now, I think this interview will end on Sunday. That
Mm.
is how I've
Mm.
seen the grace of God. So that is why I titled the album Grace Kept Me.
Yes, yes. Do you mind sharing maybe some few highlights of your testimony behind the grace of God keeping you? Hence, you've named this album Grace Kept You. Just a few. You don't have to tell. I know, like you mentioned, that there's so much. It can take the whole day, maybe.
There's so much. Just to mention the few, firstly, for me, um, when I was growing up, I just got sick. One of the days I slept, I woke up, I couldn't walk, I couldn't feel my feet or anything. I was
Mm,
10 years old by then. And I remember they woke me up to say I will be late for school. And I told them, I can't feel my legs. Do I even
mm,
have legs? And they
mm.
said to me, no, you are playing now. My legs were swollen. They were like elephant feet.
Oh,
I
no.
couldn't walk. I remember if I needed to go to the bathroom or anything, they will pick me up, take me, and bring me back. I've
Mm,
spent months in hospital not getting any medication because they took bloods. They said there's nothing wrong with you. They did the biopsies. They said there is nothing wrong with this child. And my father
mm,
ended up saying, just release her because she's not sick. According to you, you are not giving her any medication. All that you are giving her is pap and cabbage and breakfast, of which I can feed my child at home. They said, old man, are you out of your mind? Let us keep this child here. He asked for what? Because she's
mm.
not on any medication. Until the other night, after 2 months and 2 weeks being hospitalized, strictly on bed. If I had to be moved, I would be put on a wheelchair. And I was praying, saying, God, if you can just heal me, then I will serve you.
Mm,
I slept the
mm,
other night. When I was sleeping, I felt so much cramps. It was early hours of the morning. I screamed. People came running. They say, what is wrong? I say, for the first time in 2 months and 2 weeks, I'm feeling cramps. I'm feeling my legs.
mm, mm,
That was
mm.
my healing.
How old were you then?
10 years old.
Sure. Mm,
From then, I went, studied, going to university. Like, I'm from the poorest of the poor. No money, no one to take you to school.
mm,
Lucky enough, I had to work hard when I was doing matric so that I get the highest qualifications for me to be able to get bursaries and all that. Lucky
mm,
enough, I managed to apply for a bursary in the Free State. I got that bursary. I studied with a bursary, like
mm.
coming from the humble beginnings. That's when I got a
Oh,
bursary. I remember when I was at Val, I didn't have fees. I studied bootcamp IT, but I never got my results because I never got to pay for
okay.
for 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 that course that I was doing. I remember
Mm,
telling my friends that next year I'm not coming back. They said, "Where are you going?" I said, "No, I'll be going to study nursing for a course. I applied for a bursary." They said, "Yo, your faith, did they accept you?" I said, "Not yet, but I believe they will." And by the
mm.
grace of God, I just kept on speaking positivity all the way, speaking positivity all the way. Lucky enough, I got the bursary.
Wow.
Firstly, I
Wow.
got a letter of rejection. And
Mm,
as time went by, I got a letter to say congratulations. I remember telling my sister-in-law that no, maybe they rejected me. They are rejecting me for the second time. How can they send me another letter? I said to her, ah, open it. I was taking bath. When she
mm.
opened, she said, first page is written congratulations in big letters. I said
Look
to
at
her, no, that's not
ah,
my name. Maybe they made a mistake. Check the names. Is it my name? She said, yeah, it's written Helen Vokal. And I started to panic because it was towards Christmas. People already they responded to say we are coming. I'm only getting this second letter now that the dates are closed already for me to say
yeah,
I can call them and say and confirm that I'm coming. I called this
right.
other lady, is named by Lucky Pala. I said, "Yo, I'm getting this letter." She said, "How can it be? Because you got a rejection letter last month. Now they are sending you another letter to say come." I said,
Come.
they did.
That's God. That's God
That,
right there.
that's God right
Hey,
there. That's God.
God's
Look at God's
favor
doing.
intervening, eh?
They say when favor takes over, it will really mesmerize you because it is so unfair, and a lot of people will be in out to say, "What happened right there? What just
Mm,
happened?"
mm, mm,
So
mm,
I saw
mm,
the grace of God. I went and studied 4 year course, and I was praying. It was difficult. I said, God, I'm here to study 4 year course at record time. I'm not going to
mm,
ask for any extension because remember, if you fail, the bursary is frozen. If you pass, they unfreeze it for the second year. Lucky
mm.
enough, I managed. I passed my 4 year course record time.
Sure, sure. And what were you studying then?
I was studying nursing. It's a 4 year diploma. It's nursing, psychiatry, midwifery, and community.
Mm,
So
mm,
I was
mm.
doing 4 in 1.
Sure.
So you're looking at the psychiatric nurse. I'm a midwife. I'm a community
Oh
nurse.
my God, look at you. Look at you. And
Yeah,
you are a gospel artist. Man, you're so gifted, eh? So
it's only
powerful.
God. Yeah, it's God's
And
grace.
I'm
Like they always
wondering
say, because
how are
they
you
always
able to
say,
handle all that?
well, I manage. I mean, being a mother as well. I'm a mother of two.
You also a
I
mother.
I
Okay.
I'm a mother of two, so I try to make sure that when I am off and I don't have anywhere to go and minister, I spend that time with my kids. They know that if mommy is not
Yeah.
around, then we just have to accept that. I remember my son the other day. I said I was saying to the little one, Mpho, I said, "Mama, we have a rotomba how?" And this boy, he captured that thing in his mind, in his head. Every time when I'm going to work and I go like, "Bye, babies, mommy's going to work," and then he will tell the little one, "Mama, we have a rotomba rina, Mpho." So we just laugh at
Yeah,
that. So I make sure that
amazing.
the time that I get, I utilize it to spend with my kids. If I'm not there, luckily I have family support. My sisters are here, my mom is here. They take care of my
Mhm.
kids. And like even now, preparing for this recording, I was always away doing rehearsals in Johannesburg. So I'm at work when I'm off, I'm driving to Johannesburg. I'm at work when I'm off, I'm driving to Johannesburg. So I would say they
Mm.
miss me for this period of the whole month preparing for the recording.
Sure, sure. So you must be very disciplined and very focused for you to be able to juggle all this, being a mom, being a nurse, being a gospel artist. Not everybody can be able to do all those, fulfill all those roles, be able to
Mm.
balance in such a good way like you are doing. And it all boils down again to grace.
Nothing but the
God's
grace of
amazing grace.
God.
Yeah,
Indeed.
yeah. Hmm. So can you
Indeed.
just give us a sneak peek of what's going to be happening tomorrow? How is this grace going to be expressed through
Hey,
music? It's going to
hey.
be a testimony night, but I'm wondering, just give us a sneak peek of the atmosphere, how it's going to be, and how you are expecting for all this thing to come together in such a way that really really it expresses the purpose behind the recording itself.
Well, I'm with one of the featured artists, Ukgone Gaseranye. She came over
Mm.
on Tuesday just to come and be with me and make sure that as I'm doing the ups and downs, she's just here to support me and all that. We are doing a song together called
What an
Siyabonga.
amazing. Oh.
Yeah, we are doing a song together called Siyabonga.
Mm,
Uwe wedwa usihole endleleni.
mm,
So
mm.
it's an amazing song that I'm doing with her. I'm just gonna ask her to come quickly and appear here
Yes.
with me. Hi
Hi,
guys,
Ukhone. How are you, Ukhone?
how are you doing?
How are you feeling, man? How are you feeling? Are you Are you expecting, I mean, fireworks tomorrow? What are you expecting
I'm
tomorrow?
so excited, especially
Mm,
about the song that we're gonna do tomorrow with Mom Helen. It's a
yeah.
great song. I don't wanna lie, it's a great song.
Is it?
I'm so
Is it?
excited. Yes.
Sure. What are you expecting people to receive from that song?
Obviously, the grace that Mom Helen has uh, acquired through her journey. Obviously, it's
Mm,
the message of the song. It's a great message.
yeah. So did you write the song together?
No, not
Or
at all. She wrote the
not
song
at all?
alone.
Wrote the
Yes,
song. Okay.
yes.
But you felt that, you know what, this is the kind of song that you can
I
best.
can do. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're gonna kill the song. We're gonna kill the song.
I can't wait to hear that, eh? I
Yes,
really can't
yes.
wait. Yeah.
It's
So
gonna
we're
be a
looking forward to tomorrow, and I know I'm believing God for great things, even myself tomorrow.
amen.
I'm
Amen.
believing with you guys.
Amen.
I look forward to meeting you as well, Uhone, personally, right?
Thank you. Thank you so much. I look forward to meeting you.
Yes. So tell
Yes.
us more then about what's going to be happening, Helen, tomorrow. I know you've got Uhone. Who else do you have?
I have African brothers. They are from Klerksdorp. I
Yes.
when I was staying in the Klerksdorp, I worked with them a lot. So there's a song that they were doing, and then they featured me on their album on quite a number of songs. Other songs I was sessioning for them, doing their backing vocals and all that. So then I love this song. It says Dichaba johle di ya go rorisha. Mangwele
Wow.
ohle a ya khunama. Ke mang ya
Mm,
fetishang bokgabane ba hao? O halalehile borena ke ba hao. Then I said to them,
mm,
please guys, I want to do this song with you on my
wow.
recording, and they agreed. They are on board, so they are on their way as we speak. We are doing that song
Mm,
with them. It's a beautiful song. They wrote it themselves.
beautiful,
I'm having
beautiful.
Abel Mashiane. Abel Mashiane, he's my nephew. I featured
Wow.
him. Yeah, I featured him on the
We are a
previous
musical
album.
family.
Yeah, we are a musical family. I featured him on the previous album with a praise song. So this time we are doing another song. It's between praise and worship. It's not like it's that vibe, like it's a
Mhm.
beautiful song. So we are doing that song with him. I'm having Mom Avis in Glovo. If you know her, she
So
used to be
Avis.
a yeah,
Oh,
joyous
the
member.
one
We are
who,
doing Umusawake.
sure. The one who also was in Spirit of Praise, right? She used to also
Yes, when it started.
sing. It
Yeah,
started. I
when it
remember
started,
her.
she was, yeah. Hey.
It's gonna be an awesome, awesome, amazing, amazing experience. And who else is there?
I'm having Shivu Mulomu. She's from Polokwane. She's a crazy praise lady kind of a person.
Yes.
So we are doing a praise song together
Uh,
with her. It's a beautiful song. It's a beautiful song that we are doing together. Eyethu indaba ayipheleli lapha iphelela emazulwini. So, but we are doing it ikasepedi. So it's
wow.
gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. And I'm also having again on the thing Morini Nhlani. Morini Nhlani, we are doing a hymn together with her. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited about all the featured artists.
Mm, mm. And I
Mm.
understand you're also having instru vocal, right?
Yes. We are having instru vocal. Instru vocal, I knew their MD via this other young guy from Tony Gospel Choir. He's from Limpopo, Zanin. So when he saw that
Mm.
I'm recording, then he said, Helen, please, can I please come and introduce my people, my music to the people
Oh,
out there? And he said, this is going to be a beautiful platform for us. And I said, no, with great pleasure. Come. So I
yeah.
had one guy from the Free State who cancelled, and then the other one just said, can I climb on this how train, Biki
Uh,
Mafawat? So I'm
okay.
also having Biki Mafawat. He's not on the poster because it was late arrangements, but he will
I
be here. He wrote a beautiful song for me. It
think
says,
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it
I
says go robala ke hlago, go tsoga ke mogao. When he saw that
oh,
my
it's
title is Grace Kept Me, he said, we can
great.
easily sleep, but for
Yes.
us to wake up is nothing but the grace of God.
Yeah, it's only by grace. It's only by
It's only
grace.
by grace.
Wow. It's just gonna be exciting. So tell us, how did you come to a decision of who, like, how did you choose the artists? How did you come to a decision of choosing which artists will be most suitable for your recording? How did you make that decision? Was it not a hard decision for you to make?
It was not a hard decision at all. Firstly,
Mm.
Umam Avis, I've worked with her on my first album. So this song, Umusawake, I just felt that it never got that exposure that it needed to get. So we
Okay.
decided let's repeat the song and this time give it the more African feel because it's Swati and Shona in it. And then a
Yeah.
lot of people they were like, "Yo, we love that song. We love that song." Then hence I decided, let's go for the song again. It just needs more exposure for it
Oh,
to be out there. And my nephew, he's such an amazing person, and I also want to build him in him becoming an artist, an independent artist of his own. So that is
mm,
why I always work closely with him.
yeah.
And then
Yeah.
with Ohone, first time I heard her singing when I was in the Northern Cape. She's from Northern Cape. That was I think that was 2015, 2018. Yeah, 2018 when I first heard her sing and I went like, wow, this young girl, so much of talent and
Mm,
anointed voice. She's not just a talent, she's very anointed. So then that's when I decided, let me take her to be part of this recording. And I promised her that my next recording, you are there. And thank God it happened. I did not forget her. I said,
yeah.
are you still available? She said, oh, yes, I'm 100% in.
Sure.
So with Maureen Nhlani, she's a woman who loves to sing hymns. And as I love hymns as well. And then I said, let me just try and see which song can I do with her? So I have a hymn that I'm doing with Memorin Nhlani. And with Shibumolomo, we've went to church together and we will sing praise songs and it will just be amazing. We'll be dancing crazily on the stage. So I decided
Mm,
that let's do a praise song together. So that is how I got to choose the artists. And Biki Mafavato, I've worked with him, of course, in the Free State back then when I was in Free State. So even when he approached me, I saw that as a huge blessing for me. I was like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
wow. So it sounds also to me like, in the middle of you choosing all these artists who are going to be part of your live recording, you also had to make sure that you kept the theme, which
Yes,
is
yes,
grace. Yeah,
yes.
is grace
Grace
kept.
kept me. Yeah.
The songs that will be sung there revolve around
Around
the grace
grace.
of God.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you. Wow, that's
Mm.
amazing. That's absolutely amazing. So who else did you work with in terms of production, in terms of musicians, people that who worked even behind the scenes?
I have Lazi from Lamuzo Production. He's
Mm,
just been there. He's been just believing on my talent so much. When I came back home and then I went to his studio, he went like, let's do a singer.
mm. Oh,
Okay, sorry
okay.
about that. I worked with Lazi from Lamuzo Production. It's here in
Mm,
Polokwane. So the support that he showed me, and I did not have money. He said to me, "You know what, Helen? Come, let's do this. We call each other waka waka." Like he said, "No waka,
mm,
come, let's work." We did a single
mm,
Pagama at his studio. He's been very supportive, and now currently my album is produced by Gabriel Atabe and Junior Peja. Junior, he's from Joyous. Gabriel Atabe, he's just a big guitarist who is playing for all these
mm.
big artists. Your Sinach, last week he went to Congo to play for Minister Sinach. So those
Oh,
are the
that's
people that God has blessed me with right now
mm,
working on this project. It's so amazing. It's so
mm.
amazing. Yo, you're gonna love it. Come tomorrow.
Eh, no, I can't wait. Eh? Woo, I really can't wait. And then the backing vocalist, who are you working? Who did you work with?
The backing vocalist, I have only three vocals. I have
Ooh.
yeah. I have Zinhle Makondo. She's doing soprano. I have I have Pindi Sibia. She's doing alto. And I
Mm.
have Sihle Kubega. He's doing tenor. Like there are three amazing vocalists.
Oh, they must be powerhouses. If it's just the three of them.
You will think it's 12 people singing when they sing. Just wait for
Wow.
tomorrow. Like, yeah, God has just blessed me with those very humbled, anointed, talented people, and they are artists on their own. So they never
Mm,
said, no, we are artists on our own. We can come and do backing vocals for you. I mean, so they came, they honored the invitation, and I'm just blessed.
mm. So they are the people that you've worked with before in your
Nope,
journey.
I've never worked with them. The ones that I've worked
Mm,
with before, they were very committed. And then as you know, on Saturday there will be another recording in Rustenburg, Sun City. Others are part of that recording. So I just got this
yes.
once.
But with the musicians, the band, and the producers, you've worked with them before, or is it the first time you also
Only
be working?
Junior. I worked with Junior on my first album, but he was playing organs. So this time he's playing second keys.
Mm, mm,
So he
mm,
worked
mm,
closely with Mr. Gabriel Adabe to do the production because Mr. Gabriel he's a bass guitarist. So Junior he was on keys but not first keys just to do the production of the songs. So I'm also having on first keys I'm having Mr. Deyo.
mm,
He's from Niger but he's based in Gauteng. I have Mr. Deyo on organs. I have Nobile.
mm.
On the lead guitarist, I have Mr. Frank. He plays for Joyous as well. And on the drums, I have Ima. We call him Ima. His full name is Emmanuel. He's also my brother
Okay.
from the other country. So I'm really blessed with a beautiful, tight team. You know what amazed me with this team? First time going for
Mm.
rehearsals. And I remember Gabriel saying, assigning someone to pray. And this guy, like, the way he prayed, I was like, is this a prophet or what? I felt so
Yeah.
like the presence of God, it was so immense. And I was like, God, I thank you for blessing me with this kind of a team, a God-fearing team that can put God first and pray. They don't drink, they don't smoke when we get in that studio and say it's time for rehearsal. They are so professional, they take themselves seriously, they take their job seriously. I just felt so blessed.
Mm. Talking about prayer and the experience you had during rehearsals that you have just highlighted, it sounds to me like it's gonna be a very anointed recording, this one.
Our last rehearsal, I remember we were doing this song Riranzo, the one that I say, it says Hiranza Kukens and Sobo Wawen.
Mm, yeah.
We struggled to cut the song. Yo,
Ah.
it was something else. It was so amazing. And I remember one guy saying, hey, this song, we are going to have trouble with this song on recording. Feeling like
Yeah.
this, being just us rehearsing, what more now when we get there to do the assignment of God and pour out our hearts to the
Mm,
people of God. And I was like, God, thank you. Because
sure.
this is just to show that we are on the right track.
Yes, yes.
You are
But
with us. Remember, when I was praying, I was just saying, Lord, just like Moses when he was saying, if you are not with us, we are not going to move.
you're not
That's the prayer that
moving.
I've been
Yes.
praying, that Lord, show us your glory. Can we
Mm,
just give us direction, be with us,
mm,
show us where we need to go? I remember other songs, we just had to cut them because as production was running, I just felt like, this song, This one, no. This
Mm,
one, no. Let's take this out. Let's get this one in. Let's take this out. That is when you're doing things and you have the Holy Spirit to lead and guide you. That is how we did uh,
sure.
everything, and we just trust and believe for it. Each and every song will touch people in a special way.
Mm. But did you find it easy to like connect with ministering together with the artists that you have featured, the band and the backing vocalist, as you mentioned that most of them it's the first time you've even worked with. Didn't you find it difficult to find the connection, both
You know,
spiritually?
initially I had an MD who was going to work on my album. I even
Mm.
paid him full pre-production money, and then he disappeared.
Oh
Then
no.
when I was left, yeah, he disappeared on me, and people started to tell me stories, what is happening to him and all that. And I
Mm.
was like, God, thank you for ordering my steps, for
Mm.
redirecting me. Because the Bible says steps of the righteous are ordered by the Lord. And I saw that this was just God redirecting me to a
Mm.
direction that he knows that things will go in accordance to his with his
Exactly.
purpose.
Yeah.
I
Mm.
remember I told Mama V, she's in Botswana, I said, Yo, Mama, I don't know what to do. She said to me, Mwanake, go and pray. Ask God where to go. Don't just go around
Yes.
asking for any MD, anyone who can help. No, go and pray
Yes.
about this and ask God to direct you.
Sure.
As I was praying, the only person who came to my mind was Gabriel Adabe. I knew the brother before in the music industry. I knew
Mm.
that he was working with this and that artist. I remember initially he said to me, Eileen, why didn't you give me the project? And I just said, sorry, I gave it to someone else. And he went like, no problem. You know, I wish you nothing but the best. You are one of my
Yes.
favorite artists and all that. And I pray that everything go well. Not knowing that 3 weeks down the line,
Mm.
I will call him and say, hey, brother, are you still available now? Hey, Oga, your lady now
Oh,
needs you. And he said, no, Helen, I'm in
yeah.
100%. Let's work. He had a
Look
team. The
at
team that
that.
I'm working with, yeah, is the team that he always works with. He said to me, Helen, my team, I don't work with uh, any kind of people. I'm a prayerful
Mm.
person. I prayed for God to give me people, and I use those people every day of any recording that I'm doing.
Right.
Then
Sure.
that's when
That's
I just felt that I'm blessed. God has just took me to the right person. I mean, we rehearsed only for 10 days for this recording. Only 10 days.
that's what I was gonna ask you. How long did it take you to prepare for the well, for the rehearsals, the preparation aspect, the whole preparation aspect of it? How long did it
10 days full. 10 days. It only took us 10 days. The first 4 days, first day, it was just me and the band. We were doing pre-production in full.
you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, I had lost you for some few seconds.
Yeah.
After asking the question, I couldn't hear a thing. I didn't hear anything you said.
So I'm saying, I'm saying it took us the first 4 days, first day of our meeting, it was only me and the band, and we
Mm.
managed to produce 7 songs from the fresh, from scratch. And
Wow.
because I have a 12 tracked album, some are medley in between.
Mm.
So from then we went, and the second day we had a backing vocalist on board, the third day and the last day, and then it was a break of 6 days. After that 6 days, we went and met again for 4 days, and then I had to come back and go to work. The last day, actually, it's
Mm.
9 days. The last day, it was on Monday. I was not there, but it was only band. They just said they want to make sure that everything is tight on their side.
Sure. So this was really well planned, eh? Very strategically well planned.
So yeah, I'm excited. Somebody was asking me, Helen, but you only rehearsed 9 days. Are you sure you're doing a recording? I said, 110% sure I'm doing a recording.
I know. I find it amazing as well. I
Yeah,
absolutely find it. But any challenges did you came across during the process of preparation for the recording?
yo, a lot of challenges, you know, finances. You know, when you're an independent artist and you don't have any
Mm,
sponsor, and you try to knock on doors, you get promises, and then at the end of the day, people get commitments. Activities happen like your funerals in between, and the person who promised to help now, because there's this funeral that she or he must go and assist on, now the
mm,
finances are just becoming, you know, deviating
mm.
towards the
Right.
crisis at hand that
Yeah.
is not planned. So
Mm,
yeah, it's been quite a strenuous, stressful journey. But I thank God that where we are standing right now, I would say 90% of the things are covered. Though others,
mm.
I had to make sure that I go for the loans and all that. But I was just saying, the, this is a project I am building. In few years to come, I will reap the fruits of what I
Yeah.
am plowing. So I just had to
Indeed.
go through that process, and
Mhm.
having other of people who said, okay, you know what, here's a 2000, see how you can patch where. And there's a lady who contributed with 65,000 rands. I'm not going to
What?
mention her name because she asked to be anonymous. So the
You
prayer that I'm making towards her, I'm like, God, I don't know what her desires are, but
amazing. Yeah.
65K, like, yeah, just like that,
Ooh.
cash, transferring it. And other people who have been just saying to me, do you have airtime? Let me buy you airtime. Let me buy you data, because they know these things. You need to make calls, you need to do what. And people, like, I'm just having amazing people surrounding me, supporting me, you know, and Africa USA Radio being the media
Hey,
partner.
we'll be
Oh,
there.
God,
Definitely, we'll be there. We can't wait,
God.
eh?
And I'm having also Bujanala FM from the
Yeah,
Northwest, Rustenburg.
yeah.
I'm having
Mm.
also Soweto TV from Gospel Explosion. They will be there as well. So
Powerful, powerful. Sure, sure.
it's
No,
just
it sounds
amazing.
a very blessed recording indeed. It sounds like it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing, and you can tell the favor of God is upon it. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Ish.
But lastly,
No.
what are you hoping to accomplish through this recording?
Well, firstly, the event is free. People are not buying tickets. They
Mm,
are coming for free. And a lot of people have been questioning me, Helen, why for free? How are you going to cover the expenses and all that? But when you doing the will of God, when God speaks and you listen and you follow the instructions, it wouldn't be about money as people
mm,
think, or other artists will say, we want to make money out of this. My prayer is that each and every individual who comes there, as they go back home, may they go back home healed emotionally, physically, mentally, and otherwise. May people get their breakthroughs through this recording of Grace Kept Me. The
mm,
testimonies, may it change people's life,
mm, mm,
because other
mm,
people that will come there heavily burdened. People are burdened from their homes, people are burdened from their workplaces, people are burdened, young people are depressed because they don't have money, there are no jobs and all that. But the
mm,
prayer of my heart is, as they go back home, may they go back transformed, and others, may they go back having to think, or what is it that I can do for me to
mm,
survive?
mm,
If
mm.
people marriages are in tatters, may God mend those, the broken hearts. May they just go home and have that overwhelming, that overflowing joy that they don't know where does it come from, because they
Wow.
came to attend this Grace Kept Me recording. And may
Mm,
my testimonies just encourage a lot of young people, as also especially upcoming artists, to say
Yes.
at the right time, don't rush things. God will make things happen. It's not easy. I'm independent. I don't have any company rallying behind me with finances. But because I am employed, I had to wait and say, let me study, let me do this, get whatever, take my salary, and also invest in what God has blessed me with, the talent that God has
Mm,
given me. So I'm
mm.
just hoping for the best.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, we are hoping for the best as well. Hey. Yeah, as before I let you go, tell us the details. Where will this be? And what time does it start? Is there still room for people to come, or do they register even if it's for free? Just give us all the details about the event.
Okay, the recording will be held at it's Connor, Webster, and Jorison, number 76, Jorison Street. It's at
Mm,
Tabana Day. It's a church called Tabana Day Muder Campus because there are two Tabana Days. So this one is Muder Campus, 76 Connor Webster and Jorison Street.
mm.
5 o'clock exactly, we are starting. Why are we
Sure.
starting 5 o'clock? Because we don't want people to get off late. Tomorrow, others, it's Saturday, they have funerals, they have weddings, and all that. People need to rest, especially
Mm,
because I have a lot of people coming outside the province, even others coming outside the country. So I need
mm.
people just to go and rest timeously. By 10 o'clock, we need to be finished with everything. People going to their respective places to
Mm.
rest for the following activities that they have in the morning.
Okay.
And
Wow.
yes, people can still register. There's a link that I created, but other people, they were like, we are unable to register. Can we just come? I said, yes, you can still come. Yesterday, when I was talking with my marketing manager, the one who is focusing on all these registrations, he said to me, we are standing on 348 people who registered. So we
Wow.
still have space because it's I would say it's 380 because they will remove other chairs just to extend the stage, so it will cut the number of capacity. So the capacity is 400, but we won't take 400 due to the
Mm.
fact that we need to remove other seats to extend the stage.
Okay. Wow. It sounds like it's gonna be epic, very epic. I can't wait to see you tomorrow on that stage, eh?
Can't wait to see you too.
I really can't wait. I'm waiting for tomorrow, and I speak the blessing of the Lord upon you. May
Amen, amen,
a success. May He do exceedingly abundantly and above what you can ask
amen,
and imagine.
amen.
And we will definitely be there to support you.
I really appreciate you. Africa USA Radio, it's my home. It's my
Yes.
family, so I appreciate you a lot.
And thank you so much for also trusting us as your media partner. We really
Mm,
appreciate it. We don't take it lightly, and we are going to do our best to do the coverage for this event, broadcast it on our station, and also do it live, stream it live on
yeah, yes.
our Facebook page so that people can see what will be happening there.
No, thank you so much, Ma'am Naomi.
Yes, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Then, all the best with your last preparations for for
Thank you
tomorrow.
so much. I'm about to go to the venue, the band and the BBs. They are on their ways, and other artists. So I
Mm,
can't wait.
okay. No, see you then. Thank you so much, Helen. All the
Thank
best.
you. Drive safe. See you tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
That's all we have for you. I was with Helen Vokal chatting about her live DVD recording coming up tomorrow in Limpopo. And by the way, we, Africa USA Radio, we are media partners with that live recording. So we really look forward to going there to support her on this, great encounter that we'll be having tomorrow. As you've heard, the great artists will be there. It's going to be a wonderful evening of revival, of breakthroughs. And so, if you have not booked your ticket yet, make sure that you do that, as she mentioned. So, until next time, this is me, Naomi Wesi, saying, may the Lord bless you, may the Lord keep you, may He cause His face to shine upon you and give you peace. Shalom, shalom.